In compliance to the Court of Appeal directives, Inec has finally allowed all agreed political parties to inspect election materials used for the disputed 2023 presidential polls. Watch the video. Do not forget to like, share, and leave your comments. Thanks for watching.
In compliance with the directive of the Court of Appeal and ahead of the sitting by the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal, the Independent National Electoral Commission (Inec) finally throws open its doors for all aggrieved political parties to inspect election materials used for the disputed 2023 presidential polls. Inec legal advisor Tamimu Inua confirms that the process has commenced and that the electoral body is providing all the parties with a summary of the election results.
We are giving them the declaration of result form, that is from ECAD. Then we are giving them from ECAD-A, that is the summary of result from all the states. And then from ECAC, for ECAD, that is the state summaries.
He also says Inec is still working on the back-end data of the beavers used for the election, promising to make it available as soon as data is ready.
We have downloaded those accreditation data.
The one that is about 11,000.
Well, it contains about 11,000 because it is all those data from the over 176,000 polling units. So each unit, we downloaded the accreditation data and we are certifying them for them. They are there in our main office collecting or supervising this certification and giving, they will soon collect it.
But the legal team of the Labour Party and the People's Democratic Party (PDP) disagree, saying that the access granted by Inec is below their expectations and not enough to allow them fully build their cases. And with just about 4 days left before the deadline to file their petitions, there is a lot of anxiety and apprehension among their teams. Legal counsel to the Labour Party, Levi Uzoku, senior advocate of Nigeria, laments about the situation despite INEC's earlier promises to create a conducive environment.
We asked for 9 as a matter of urgency. In fact, we needed 36 states. But we said as a matter of urgency, we are requesting for 9. Now, what we've had as of today are just 2 states. 2 states. So if you ask me, I'm not impressed.
Okay, fine. You said you're not impressed. What that means is that what you have gotten so far, you can't build your case on it.
I can only build part of the case, not the totality of the case, not even 50% of the case.
The Labour Party lawyer says the party cannot afford to wait and watch INEC delay its court case. So, sir, I don't know whether you are in Abuja right now. In a telephone chat with the Rise News, Mike Ozekome, senior advocate of Nigeria, who is one of the lawyers on the legal team of the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, says the PDP specifically requested for details of the SIM card numbers on each of the beavers machines used for the election, but were denied by INEC. He also says INEC refused to make available other facilities that could help the PDP legal team build a strong case at the tribunal.
Specifically, we asked INEC for the telephone number, the number that are attached to the beavers, because each beaver has a number attached to it. It's like when you make calls. When you are making calls, your number will be known and how the trafficking works. And INEC's director of ICT, Paul Omokore, said they will have to have a meeting with the service providers before they can obtain this number to give to us.
Ozekome says the only document that INEC has made available is a heavily manipulated summary of the election results that the party had queried in the first place.
Of course, the summary themselves, when you see them, Even Egyptian hieroglyphs in their writing method. Even I think it was the great painter was Angelo. The great historic painter, could not have done better in terms of visible, very visible alterations of figures, even on the face of all the results.
Responding to the PDP, Inec says there is no way it can release full details of the Beavers' devices to political parties, which it intends to use for Saturday's governorship and state houses of assembly elections.
There is no way we'll give them the numbers of the Beavers machine now. It is after, even if I give them, that would be after the conduct of the governorship election. Already we have configured the machine, and the machine are not here. How can we now give them here in Abuja, give them the SIM card of the machines?
Arise News reached out to the legal team of the All Progressive Congress APC and its presidential campaign team, all without success, as officials or their lawyers would not talk. As the controversy continues, INEC maintains that it has opened its doors to the aggrieved political parties to scrutinize all election materials based on what is feasible